An age-old issue that we've seen in households is women not only have to work and earn a living in order for families to survive in this economy, they come home and they're expected to continue on with the traditionally female roles in the household: cooking, cleaning, laundry, folding, dishwashing, putting the dishes away, all of that stuff. Well, one mother had enough. Her name is Lily Token. Lily Token decided, I'm gonna strike. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go on strike, but I'm just gonna stop doing everything I do on a daily basis that gets taken for granted. Because I want my spouse, I want my family to see what I'm bringing to the table, what I contribute. And she documented all of this on Twitter, and I thought it was super telling. So let me give you a few of her tweets. She says, 2 days ago, I decided to stop doing the dishes. I make all the dinners and I'm tired of having to do all the cleaning too. Since then, this pile has appeared. At some point, they're going to have to run out of spoons and cups and plates. Who will blink first? Not me. Okay, so you see the stack of dishes. I have OCD and like literally diagnosed OCD. And so like watching that, looking at that photo, it's distressing. Like I couldn't, I've had the temptation to do something very similar to what this woman's doing. I just can't. Like the second it starts piling up, I freak out. But what do you think about this, Waz? I wanna hear about, as a man, I wanna hear about your personal experience with this. Why do you guys wear so many white shirts? Like why? And if you have to wear white shirts, like why don't you just wear your shirt? Why do you have to wear a white shirt under your shirt? Like why do you guys do that? It doesn't make any sense. And if you have to wear the white shirt, then why don't you wash it and why don't you fold it?
Well, here's the thing, Anna, because in my culture, that's what you were expected to wear under your clothes. And not only that, my mom used to do the thing where she would soak it she would soak the white clothes in Clorox for days just to make sure that it got extra white. So that's what we've come accustomed to, Anna. And so that's why we wear white. We used to our white still staying white because our parents made sure that they remain that way. I'm telling you, she would put bleach, she would put, I forgot the name. It was this other product that came in a blue bottle. And she would pour that in there too, and she would soak the whites, whether it be sheets, back when we was wearing tighty whities, underwears, undershirts, and that would be in there for at least 24 hours, and then you would put it through the wash cycle, and your stuff would come out looking white as hell. You looking like Mr. Clean out there.
It must be. Look, I don't know if it's an immigrant thing, but that happened in our household too. I remember Saturday mornings when my mom did all the laundry, every sink in both bathrooms, right, were just full to the brim with white stuff, like white clothing, white apparel that was soaking in bleach. So yeah, I know exactly.
Also, these people would hand wash.
Yeah, yes.
They would really hand wash, like, woo, boy. If something just gets too stained or too dirty, I'm just throwing it out and buying a new one. It's over.
When I was old enough, I know, seriously, like when I was old enough to just do my own laundry, I was like, because I grew up with my mom telling me like, these are the kinds of things you need to hand wash. And I was like, I don't believe her. So once I was old enough to do my own thing, I was like, look at this thing I'm supposed to hand wash. I'm gonna throw it in, it'll be fine. And my mom was right. Almost every time it was just, turns out moms are kind of wise, they've had some experience.
Yes, but back to the dishes though, Anna, like, I'm somebody who cooks for myself here at the crib, and it is exhausting to, prepare the food, make the food, eat the food, be tired as hell while you're digesting from, the digesting period, then get up and clean and do all, like it's exhausting. So like, yes, if somebody makes some food, just wash the dishes. Y'all got dishwashers in your crib, just throw the dishes in the dishwasher, keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's a fair point. For me, it's like Christian's so good. I'm very lucky. He's very tidy. He doesn't make a mess. the problem is more with me because I have OCD. So I have to like remind myself like the things that really, really matter to me seem ridiculous to him and pretty much everyone else. So if it matters that much to me, then I just have to do it myself and not complain about it.
Yeah.
But there are little things. Like for me, the biggest thing is the damn espresso maker. Okay, the espresso grounds, I clean the espresso grounds and get that machine ready for him. The least he could do is look out for me. I hate the espresso grounds. They make me fear. The fact that they haven't figured out a way to make the espresso without the espresso grounds. I know that sounds really stupid, but they gotta find a way.
World problems.
They gotta find a way. Anyway,
Petty bourgeois.
I know. Guilty. All right, but let's hear more from Lily. Okay, her kitchen was an absolute mess, as you can see, but she was hopeful that her husband or maybe even her children would take on a dish or two. That never happened. The loo, as she refers to it, the bathroom, ran out of toilet paper in no time. The last of the loo roll in the downstairs loo was used at 7:04 p.m. last night. It hasn't been replaced. Their downstairs or the downstairs loo is now out of action for anyone that remembers. For anyone that doesn't, God help them. And perhaps the best moment is when she walked into her kitchen to discover what she referred to as the sausage of death.
This place is a hazard, as you can see. And every time I'm in here, I want to die a little bit because that pan, the pan with the sausage of death, it's tormenting me. And look at it looks like a little poo. Oh, good. Someone obviously ran out of cereal this morning, decided to just leave that there as a fire hazard so we can all just burn in our beds. Potentially, really not enjoying this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've obviously become accustomed to just like, I put something somewhere and magically disappears. They've become accustomed to that.
It's her
fault. They're just doing what she's conditioned them to do. That's, unfortunately, she should just have a stern talking to with them and be like, guys, like, please, when you can, please remember to throw stuff out, help your mom out, help your wife out. It's the least you can do.
Yeah, I mean, so before I got married, my mom told me that I shouldn't spoil my husband. She sat me down and said, you have to set the tone from the beginning. Don't spoil him. Don't be like a doting wife. Like just set the ground rules and like. But it's true, like I've seen, I don't have it in me. Like I'm not a high maintenance kind of girl. And so I don't have it in me to like demand, like pamper me or do this. Or I've seen women do it though, to demand those kinds of things from the beginning. And it works, it's actually pretty incredible. Like maybe not with all guys, but it is true. Like if you start off the relationship by waiting on the person hand and foot, they will end up becoming accustomed to it, taking advantage of it. I think that's a problem with every relationship. You start getting too comfortable, you start taking things for granted, right? So you got to remember to keep the relationship spicy by manufacturing a fight here or there,
That's toxic.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But seriously, no, I am kidding. No, but it is true. Like it is an ongoing conversation. Like you have to communicate your needs. It can't just be like, I'm keeping it in, and then all of a sudden you're fed up, you feel like you've been taken for granted, and then you just kind of like continue cutting off communication, which is kind of what she did here. You can't just expect people to read your mind. You have to talk to them and say, hey, I do all of this, I would like some help in return. I can't just all be on me,
You can expect people to read your mind if you're a woman, for sure. That's what y'all specialize in. That's what y'all specialize in. Like, I said the one thing, but I said it in such a way that you should have read the signs.
No, I'm good. I'm good about communication because men and women communicate differently. I think women are more observant. Like women pick up on certain nonverbal communication, and we have to remind ourselves men don't communicate that way necessarily. You guys just like it simple. You just want us to tell you, right? So
yeah. Say what it is. What's the problem? What's the need? What's the request? What's the just get it out.
Totally.
All right, cool. That's what you need. That's what you want. All right, cool. I'll get it to you by Monday. All right, see ya.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yes.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.